One of the other things that we were curious about was access, and this is always an aim of our work, is that we make it accessible to as wide an audience as possible. In the real life version of Plink and Boo, we'd achieved that. So we were thinking particularly about deaf and hard of hearing audiences and audiences with English as a second language. This suits our work because we're really physical in style, so Plink and Boo doesn't have many words in any way, but we made sure that any words that were used were also signed using sign supported English. And the performance also has a live musician who plays the marimba, which is basically like a giant wooden xylophone if you've never seen one before. And so it's a percussion instrument. So in the right room, you can feel the vibrations of that instrument through the floor. And also you can choose to look at Harriet, our musician, at any point, and you can see she plays really expressively. She plays with her whole body. So you can kind of get a sense of what's happening musically just through watching. And I became aware, so partly this was through another one of the PYA Zooms. There was a theatre maker called Daryl Beaton speaking, and he was talking about how just because something is digital and online, it doesn't mean that it's accessible. Which sounds really obvious when I say it, but there was something, when he said that, there was something that had kind of clicked in my brain, because, you know, I'd gone from this experience with Oh No George going, oh my gosh, you can reach so many people, to going, oh, actually, yeah, he's totally right. So if it's on camera, then that audience who possibly are deaf or hard of hearing, they can't just choose to look at the musician whenever they want. They won't be able to feel any vibrations. So there was kind of, that really opened up a whole line of inquiry around accessibility. And so because of that, we decided to work with an animator called Johnny Liu, who's really brilliant. He's based in Brighton, and his brief in a way was to animate the sound in the performance. So he used creative captioning. If a performer says anything in the performance, then the words kind of come out of their mouth and sort of hover in the air and then float away again. And he also created illustrations for Harriet's music, either whether they would kind of come off her sticks that she uses, or if it wasn't focused on her at that point, if it was focused on the two performers but you could hear the music, then he created a way of kind of doing almost like moving equalizer things at the side of each screen, so you can see the music pulsing and you get a sense of the rhythm. So that was it was a new way of working for us, and actually I think that it was a really amazing process to go through, because I've never worked with an animator before, but I feel that the animation, and this is the thing with accessibility, is that it makes it better for everybody. You know, like it's made it good for a deaf audience, but actually it's just made it better for everybody as well. So that was an element of the digital performance that I was really pleased with.